Hello everybody, my name is Miss Kendall and I work at the Wayne County Public Library Children's Department, and welcome back to Crafting with Miss Kendall. Today we are going to be making our very own little coin bank using an old drink mix container. You can use any kind of plastic container. I just find that this shape is probably the coolest looking one, and so we are going to make our own bank. So the things you will need is, of course, a little plastic drink mix container with the label taken off. You'll also need some colorful paper. I'm using just some scrapbook paper, but you can use any color, any pattern you want. You'll also need some scissors, a pencil, a glue stick, tape, a ruler, and you'll also need some stuff to decorate with. So today for me, I am going to be using some markers and some very pretty sequins. You'll also need an adult with you, just because of one little part. I'm not going to do it today, but your adult can, which is cutting the little top part out so you can put your coins through. So the first step that we are going to do is, of course, put the colorful paper on our container. So to do that, we're going to use our container as sort of like a little measuring ruler. So we're going to flip over our colorful paper, and I'm just going to line up the bottom edge of the paper with the bottom part of the container, and I'm going to use my marker or my pencil to make a little line of how wide the paper needs to be. So once I've done that, I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to draw a straight line across the paper, just like that. Now we're going to cut along that line. Okay, set that aside. So with this piece, I'm going to take the lid off of my container here. With this piece, the first thing that we're going to do is make sure that it lines up perfectly. Yep. And we're going to take our glue. I'm using a glue stick, but you can use any kind of glue that you have available. I'm going to smear it right along the back part of the container and take the paper and line it up with the glue. Just like that, and press down pretty hard so it sticks nicely. Just like that. Now, I'm going to take some more glue. I'm going to put it right along the side here of the container. Have like a nice thick layer here. And I'm going to tightly roll the paper, press down really firmly so that it sticks. Just like that. And then we're just going to keep gluing and rolling the paper around the container. So again, put a thick layer of glue, and we're going to press that paper around and make sure it sticks really good. Just like that. Do the same thing on the side, a nice thick layer of glue. And press really tightly so it's nice and smooth. And press down hard so it sticks. Alrighty. Now, we're about to cover our back part. So see how we have a lot of extra paper? We're going to want to trim that. I'm going to leave just a little bit extra and trim it there. Set that aside, and then we're going to take our glue again one last time. Put a nice thick layer of glue down and smooth out our paper and press it down so that it sticks really good. Alrighty. So to make sure that our paper is stuck down really, really good, I'm going to use some tape. And I'm just going to put it right along the little part where the paper's sticking up a little bit. Make sure that it's nice and smooth down. There we go. One last piece of tape. Alrighty. So there is the back of our bank. And this is, of course, the front. So the front part is the fun part because we get to decorate it now. So I'm going to use just some pink paper, or do I want to use yellow? I like the pink better. So I'm going to cut out just a little rectangle. Nothing too big. Maybe do it a little bit smaller than that. And you can write whatever you want on your bank. I'm going to write the word bank, but you can put your name. You can even put a thing that says do not touch so nobody takes any of the change that you save up. I'm just going to write the word bank. They're perfect. I'm going to take my glue stick, put some glue on the back of this. There we go. And we're going to smooth it out so that sticks really good. There we go. So now I think I'm going to add my name at the bottom of it. So everybody knows this is my little bank. Ta-da! So you can decorate your bank with whatever you want. I have sequins here that I can decorate with, or you can use buttons, you can use glitter, you can do paint, you can do whatever you have available. Then, of course, comes the really hard part you're going to need an adult to do. You're going to need to cut a tiny little rectangle out of the top of your plastic. Because this plastic is really tough, you'll need a sharp knife or scissors to do. And I'm not too good with that part, so I'm not going to do it. But this is what your little bank should look like. Very simple and easy craft. And if you don't want to use it as a bank, and if you use one of these drink mix containers, you can actually put some of your colored pencils or markers inside of it. They fit perfectly, so then you can hold whatever you want inside of your little bank. So that is how you make your own little plastic bank. Thank you so much for doing this craft with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!